that was against my will. I lost every penny that I had in my pocket but a greenback dollar bill. I turned my head, getting shake my shoulders, thinking I was way behind. But just as I jumped in the kitchen door, boys, I got mine. I got mine. I got mine. Ain't around here trying to get some good to eat all the time. Ever since then I've been living high, but living over chicken and wine. Said I belong to the knockdown society, but I got mine. Now when the turkey was brought in, tell me people all began to grin. Now think about the good times all would have, they couldn't say exactly when. So the man grabbed the turkey right by the neck, but I swung on by. He might thought he had the whole fowl in gone, but I got mine. I got mine, boys. I got mine. Around here trying to get.
And they had gone in. There was an enclosed room. They'd gone in to work on it. You know how those guys open the doors and they'd kill the Xerox, and they'd had a way that they could pin those latches back, and so the machine would run with the doors open. They could sit there and look at it.
Yeah.
And they had a fire, and a bunch of those parts and pieces were in there with PVC, and they caught on fire. The machine caught on fire, and that PVC caught on fire, and it killed those guys.
That's because when you good circulation in there. Yeah.
Huh.
It gives off an odorless. Well, let's see. What was it in World War II?
Oh.
Phosgene gas?
Yeah, that was the. Does it give off that?
No, not World War I.
Chlorine, yeah.
Well, it's something like phosgene gas.
Huh.
It's an odorless, colorless gas.
Huh.
But the output from those dryers don't seem to get hot enough to really affect it at all. What happens is when you're not hooked directly,
getting all our
the way it's set up, the dryers are not hooked directly up to the PVC. I got a dryer vent. Dryer vent that goes, so that gives it enough to cool off.
Huh. Right,
but see, because that dryer is not right next to the wall like most of them are.
Yeah.
It's too hot for a bird to get in there.
Yeah, right.
But since it runs 20 feet, I don't know why the guy did that.
Well,
because, you know, up in the north, where they have a dryer in the basement, the dryers aren't designed to push air that far through the PVC. So sometimes they have fire assist vents when they run a dryer. It turns on a fan and it helps vent that.
Right. Otherwise you get a bunch of moisture mold build up. Yeah. Yeah. Well, take that hardware cloth. That's what I did with Kaminsky's. He had one of those plastic cage like you're talking about, clips on the outside, and that squirrel got to where he'd pull that cage off. He figured out he could pull it off, open it up, still go in, so I had to go up and I took that hardware cloth and cut it, and bent it around and wired it. Where that switch had
you know, since I fixed that, and you give it 2 years after that, because it's been about 4 or 5 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, I have not had a problem with any of the remaining. Because what happens is those birds learn how to do it, and they come back to do it again, and they teach it to the other birds. What happens?
Oh my God!
Once you stop them and they realize it doesn't work anymore, it kind of dies down.
Forget.
Well, no, nobody else learns.
Oh, right.
Those birds die.
Yes, right.
One of the two, because it's not happening anymore.
That's a way
to thing.
Fix those bastards.
Yeah, so it's kind of weird.
Yeah. That's good.
Because I stood there and watched them. They jump up there, and it's just like on a building, all this. Get up there, pop it. Pop it just right, get up there. And then the thing goes like this, so, you know, they're not real close to the vent, so it's hard to get them out.
And a blower won't do it, won't push them out.
It's not strong enough. And what happened was I got a baby bottle, it's 4 inch, I got a baby bottle washer. Cut the end off, tie wrapped it to that thing, and I used to try to push through. Now what I try to do is I push the open end from the inside of the apartment through the nest, because it goes through the nest. Because the other way you got to push that bottleneck, and so if it's a real strong nest, the bottle won't push it out. So what I've done is what I started doing was pulling it out there, and then you kind of pull the nest out. Because the nest is only like 4 feet.
What kind of birds are these?
Sparrows.
Sparrows.
Sparrows. Yeah. Oh.
You know, I remember them things flying in waves like blackbirds used to in Sugarland, and I'd sit on the hotel and I'd just pop them off the lines. I have a BB gun, shoot 50 a day. And now my wife's feet.
Oh boy.
That's how you can always spot those gates.